on the road again. We're having a good time this morning. We're headed out to get my buddy Ben Diamante from Shed Crazy. He likes to get out there and chase those sheds this early in the spring, and so you never hear from him for a couple weeks, but he's out here in his little Toyota pickup and has lost the lower ball joint, so we're in the Duramax with the tilt bed trailer. Got Poppy the dog with me and the whole camera crew, so we're going to work our way back out there to somewhere between Pioche, Nevada and Ely, Nevada. Pretty much the middle of nowhere, and he's probably going to be like 70, 80, 90 miles down a dirt road. So we'll get out there and go see if we can find him to begin with, and then gather him up. Either going to fix it and get him on the road again, or we're going to load him on the trailer and haul him home. We'll see how that goes, but we're out here in the middle of nowhere, headed for Modena, and then we turn north. I guess it's the 56 to the 193 or something like that, but we're at 3600 West outside of Burrell Junction. It's kind of a hole-in-the-wall place, but it's sure growing. You can buy property out here for $1,000 an acre. We'll get out here and see where we end up, and we'll take you along for the ride. Well, here's the little town of Modena. Can you see it out there? At one time you could have bought the whole town for $100. Out in the middle of nowhere. I said, somewhere in the middle of nowhere, and not in Wyoming either. Somewhere in the middle of Nevada, that's where Ben Diamante is broke down. He came to look for horns to hang on his wall, but he broke his dang Toyota instead. Look at that stretch of highway. Alright, we're on Duramax on a dirt road. We're going to our way in here and see where we end up. Alright, we're working our way in here. We're out here, well, we're between Pioche and Ely, Nevada. Kind of going to cut through the Ely range there and head over there and see if we can track down Ben. He's out here shed hunting, looking for horns. Pretty smooth dirt roads. We got Duramax on a dirt road with a tilt bed trailer today, working our way in here. Got plenty of tools and odds and ends going on, but it's sure a pretty country out here. Lots of open, clear blue sky, sagebrush flats, and cedar trees. So it's a lot of fun. Lots to see. Turn it around, look here. So we're gonna get up in here and see where we end up. We use a little program called Onyx Hunt. I can just punch the coordinates in, it pretty well guides you right into them, so we'll see how that goes. We'll see what footage we can get, take you along for the ride. Alright, no image stabilization today, so you guys are going to have to suffer through a little bit of shaking. The real deal, old school cell phone filming today. You know, most people will tell you that a man cannot multitask, but I just notice how great that drone footage was, and I didn't hit a single tree. And we got you some good footage for what we're pounding down these old dirt roads out here. So there you have it. Men can multitask, whether you think it or not. So there you go. Spread the word. You heard it from me. When you get out on this stuff in the middle of nowhere, you want to take it pretty easy, but I've already pretty well had my warning. Anytime you get a guy like Ben telling you, well, the road's kind of sketchy, or, oh, it's pretty rough, or, well, you can make it in a Duramax, you know you're in for an adventure. So far, it hasn't been too bad, but the road's getting pretty narrow. They pretty well bladed it up nice, and it's not too bad. So we're just working our way in here nice and easy through the cedar trees, and like I said, the dog's out having a good run. I think she's still with me. Maybe I better wait for her. Oh, there she goes, right in front of me. So we're having a good time out here. If you guys have never checked this part of the country out, it is wide open for exploring. Stay away from the national parks and the tourist traps. Get out here in the middle of the Nevada desert, the Utah desert, you name it. There's more to see and more places to go than you ever imagined. So get outdoors and just go enjoy the great expanses of public land. The state of Nevada has 61% of the state is public, open BLM. So come and check it out. It's a pretty neat area. I think there's a road here somewhere. I'm just following random tracks. All right, well, that's the general rule with off-road recovery, is the road never gets any bigger the further away from asphalt you get. So we're squeezing down through the cedar trees. Gonna get up here and see what we run into. Ben's probably out shed hunting. I'll have to wait for him for half a day while he's looking for his little treasures. The dog's having a good time. I'm actually having a good time. I mean, how could you be more blessed than to come out here and do what you love for a couple decades and help people and just enjoy the great outdoors and do what you're good at? And like I said, how could you be more blessed in life than to come out and enjoy the great expanses of the Nevada desert in a Duramax on a dirt road, pulling a trailer. All right, well, Ben's happy to see another smiling face. I think he's got a one tire fryer here.
Looks like it.
Oh yeah. But how could you camp in a better spot?
Right? It happened in a pretty good place.
He's never had this truck out here in this rough country. Look at that cowboy pinstriping.
She's never been off the pavement before.
Yeah, look at that beast. All right, so we got the jack out. None of us have a camera or a tripod, so we got a box full of parts and some tools, miscellaneous stuff. Get the wheel off there and we'll get that lower ball joint changed.
I think you'd make it out here so quick. On the
Well,
job.
It was priority. I told you I was going to roll out of bed. All right, well, we got her sitting on her own now. We can drive her down past the rough stuff, then we'll probably just load her up. Ben lives over in the Virkin, so right next door. We'll get him loaded up and probably just haul it home, just well not burn 2 tanks of fuel getting out of here. There's a little brown. This is what he's out here chasing.
A couple more in the tree right there.
Oh.
Tree there.
What else has he got here? Oh, he got a little bit over here. That's what he gets excited and passionate about. Little tines. All right, well that was not too bad. We just changed that lower ball joint real quick on that Toyota, and we're just headed off the mountain. Gonna get down through this rougher stuff, and then we'll get him loaded on the trailer and ride out together. Be a pretty good time.